Today, we're going to talk about something different. That's right, toilet talk. Seriously though, in collaboration with Genius Litter, we are going to discuss a critical health issue that affects our feline friends, urinary tract infections, aka UTIs. UTIs in cats can be a silent but very serious problem, and it's important for pet owners to be aware of the early signs and symptoms. We will also discuss what happens if a UTI goes untreated and some alarming statistics about urinary blockages in cats. Before we get deeper into that, I want to thank the fine people at Genius Litter for reaching out to Bastcats to do this important project. Genius Litter has a very generous offer to my viewers. For a limited time, you can get 30% off using my code BASTCATS. Just go to geniuslitter.com/BASTCATS. I will have a link for you down in the description as well. I understand this is the highest discount they've ever offered to date. They couldn't tell me how long this will be good for, so you might want to go grab it now. Then come right back and watch the rest of our video. Cats are known for their ability to hide discomfort, making it challenging to detect health issues early. However, there are some signs you can look out for to indicate a UTI. Frequent urination. If you notice your cat visiting the litter box more often than usual, this could be a sign of UTI. Straining to urinate. Cats with UTIs often have difficulty urinating. They may spend a long time in the litter box or appear to be in pain while trying to urinate. Blood in the urine. This is a clear sign that something is definitely wrong. Blood-tinged urine is often a symptom of a urinary tract infection. Urinating outside the litter box. If your cat, who usually is well trained, starts urinating outside the litter box, it could be because they associate the litter box with the pain. Licking genital area. Cats may excessively lick their genital area in an attempt to relieve discomfort. Using Genius Litter with Health Indicator can detect infection even sooner than recognizing these subtle signs that your cat may give you. Cats are masters at hiding their pain, and often they won't show obvious signs of illness. This means that a UTI can easily go unnoticed until it becomes severe. Unlike dogs or humans, cats tend to not vocalize their pain or discomfort, making it essential for owners to be very vigilant about any subtle changes in behavior. If a UTI goes untreated, it can lead to serious complications, including kidney infections. The infection can spread from the bladder to the kidneys, causing more severe health issues. Bladder stones. Chronic UTIs can lead to the formation of bladder stones, which are painful and may require surgery to remove. Urinary blockage. Male cats are at a higher risk of developing a urinary blockage because they have a more narrow urethra. This is a life-threatening condition. If you have lost a fur baby to this issue, I am so sorry. I have too, and that's why we're talking about it today. Let's not lose another. We now have a tool to help us catch UTIs much sooner and treat it before it's a big problem. Genius Litter with Health Indicator reads the pH of your cat's urine each time they use the litter box. Different pH levels result in different colors, which can indicate different things. We will discuss that just a little bit later. Urinary blockage is a severe complication that can result from untreated UTIs or bladder stones. It is more common in the male cats due to their narrow urethras, as I mentioned. Symptoms can include straining without urine output. A cat trying to urinate but unable to produce urine is in immediate danger. a distended abdomen. A blocked cat's abdomen may appear swollen and be very painful. Lethargy and vomiting. As toxins build up in the bloodstream due to the blockage, the cat may become lethargic and start vomiting. If left untreated, a urinary blockage can be fatal as soon as 24 to 48 hours. Immediate veterinary intervention is crucial. Sadly, it's estimated that thousands of cats die each year from complications related to urinary blockages. Prompt recognition and treatment of UTIs can prevent these tragic outcomes. We are hoping to catch UTIs before they get to that stage. Genius Litter with Health Indicator can help to catch infections early so we can get treatment sooner before they become these life-threatening emergencies. Being aware of the early signs and symptoms of UTIs in cats and seeking the veterinary care promptly can save your cat's life. Regular checkups, being attentive to your cat's behavior are key to ensuring they stay healthy and happy, and using Genius Litter, which will tell you of potential issues even before your cat will. So, how does the color changing technology work? Genius Litter with Health Indicator is revolutionary, indicating crystals that change color to detect the urine abnormalities, which give you the power to monitor your cat's health with ease. So yellow is no problems, or at least none detected. And blue is high alkaline level, which may indicate certain types of urinary tract infections or an increased risk of stone formation. Green is increased alkalinity. This elevated pH, when that's detected, may indicate the presence of bacteria, possibly early signs of urinary tract infections. If it's orange, this is acidic. That means your cat's urine has a higher levels of acidity. It may indicate metabolic acidosis or kidney tubular acidosis. So consult your veterinarian on that. And if it's red, well, they made that real obvious. That is indicating blood. Now, sometimes there might be such minute amounts of blood in the urine that you don't actually see it, but this is going to detect it in the pH and actually just make the litter red. So if you see red, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean, oh my God, it's all blood. It makes the litter red, so it brings your attention. So don't panic. Get veterinary attention immediately, but don't panic. Okay, I don't really like to publicly talk about bad things in my life, but I was asked to share, and so here's my experience with UTIs and tragedy. I recently lost one of my handsome studs, Raziel Rain Mystify. Yes, I totally missed the signs. He had become reclusive, which was following 2 long-distance horrible moves. As we know, adult cats don't like changes, and Egyptian mouse especially do not appreciate changing homes as adults. He was still eating, he was breeding, he was doing most of his normal activities, except not playing or being social with me. I figured he was holding a grudge against me for moving. So I figured I'd just let him have his space and, he'll come around eventually. Well, that was my big mistake. Before long, one day he blasted across the room, crashed into my legs on his way to the litter box. And that's where he showed me that he was in trouble. He was straining really hard. He was trying to urinate and he was yelling. Nothing was coming out. And I noticed his belly was distended. I had seen this less severely in other cats, so I knew what was going on, and I knew this was an emergency. I scooped him up, and we got in the car, and we headed to the city. I do live almost 2 hours out of the city. So I was driving like a maniac, calling the clinics on the way. Yes, while driving. That was my baby. So do what I had to do. And sadly, he didn't make it to the city. There were no real obvious signs until the very end. In Mystify's case, my only clue was that he'd become more reclusive. But, I honestly just thought he was mad at me for moving. If I had some tool to monitor him, such as Genius Litter, I have no doubt that I would have caught it early enough to save his life. So that's my story of why I'm so happy to have this product available to us, to always keep a watch on our fur baby's health. We all know they don't tell us until sometimes it's too late. I have heard many stories from others who've lost their cats far too soon. It's all just so sad. But there is something we can do at home to prevent some of these tragedies. Okay, start protecting your babies now. Go to geniuslitter.com, use my code Bastcats or geniuslitter.com/Bastcats and get your 30% off now while this is still available at this incredible discount. Genius Litter is made of super absorbent, odor trapping crystals, which allows the urine or pee to be absorbed immediately, in seconds. It's the easiest way to keep your litter box fresh all day. One bag will last one cat about a month. And by the way, they do also have other products. If you want to continue using the litter you already use, but you still want to have this health monitoring technology available, they have a litter additive. You just add that to your current litter and you get the same kind of reading on the health monitoring. So it's amazing. They also have pee pads for dogs. So this is not just for the cats. Oh my gosh. If you're still watching, go check it out already. Oh, could you do me a favor before you go? Give me a like and maybe a subscribe. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us today. If you suspect that your cat may have a UTI or urinary issues or any health issue, please consult your veterinarian immediately. Bastcats Cattery is recommending Genius Litter with Health Indicator as an aid in the prevention of urinary health issues. By no means does this replace veterinary care, nor is it a treatment for any disease. However, it just might be a life-saving monitor that helps you to help your veterinarian catch treatable conditions before they escalate to tragedy.